bring out our first entrepreneur. As I mentioned, these contestants are with existing companies. Brian Hux is first. His business is Tailgate Buddy.
You won't be able to move that.
And here is Brian's idea.
Ready? My name is Brian Hux. I'm an inventor and also CEO of Tailgate Buddy. Got any tailgaters in the audience tonight? Figured they're everywhere. A few things about it. We're an all-American made company. We're trying to buy all-American steel. We're using powder coating American craftsmen to build our product. My partner here, he's Mark Stewart, and I guess we'll go through it. The only thing I can say is for Tailgate Buddy, you can have a million pictures of it, never could tell what it does. So what I'm going to do now is go through the process of changing it into what it does, because right now it just looks like a cargo rack. You guys see these things all the time. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mark. He's going to go through the PowerPoint, and I'm going to transform this thing.
Okay, you're all asking, what is crossbar technology? This thing is heavy duty. Listen, that's heavy. Now imagine going down the highway, you see one of these things hooked on the back of a truck, and you see it pitching like this, or dysfunctioned. Tailgate Buddy is designed to be a very strong unit with this crossbar technology, which is the basis of the Tailgate Buddy. Now I'm just going to kind of zip through this for the sake of time.
Insert bar.
Insert bar is also a heavy piece of steel as well. While the cargo rack is based off this crossbar technology, and it uses a bar to insert into the system, which it allows you to adapt it to a variety of uses. So that would be the basis. As you look here, we have the cargo rack. When we first came out, you saw the cargo rack. That cargo rack could hold, imagine, I'm I'm gonna tell my weight. I'm 120 pounds. No, I'm not. I'm 240-pound man. Brian's about the same weight. And we have another partner as well who's about the same weight. We're all standing in this rack. As you can see here, we're all standing in it.
Well, guys, this is our tailgating package. And what I'm going to do now is go fishing. So he's going to keep going while we go fishing.
So while he's going fishing, the tailgate system also has the ability to adapt, which he's going to demonstrate in a bit, different accessories onto the unit so that you're able to enjoy your tailgating experience. Now, I'm a biker. I have a tailgate system that I use, and I travel back and forth to Erie. I grew up 28 miles outside of Canada. So with this system, I load it up with all my gear. I throw my bike on the end of it, and I carry my tailgate systems, and I'm off to Erie, PA with it. And what's really nice is because I can hook racks onto it, I can carry bikes on top, and I can carry bikes in the back, so I carry about 6 bikes on there. And as you look here, the swivel, it's strong. Have a seat, Brian. There. It's pretty strong.
The truck's back here. You can't see the tailgate, but one of the beautiful things about Tailgate Buddy is when you are fishing, you got the sun off your head. If you want to cut bait, you just spin around, and you got a tailgate. Use it for a picnic table.
Now, I'm not a fisherman. I don't like cutting gross things. But what I do like doing is when I go to games, I want a seat. If you look here in one of the pictures, we have a system that is called the Tailgate Mini. It's a mini version of this that's designed to hook off the back of a car.
Yeah, you know we have a 2-inch hitch is what this is basically set up for. Everybody knows they've got to a 1 1/4-inch hitch. So what we did is we take from the point where the basket fastens to the vehicle, we just change it to a different size. So basically any application that we buy from us, if it'll work on this, it'll work on the 1 1/4-inch, it'll work on the 2 1/2-inch, whatever we got. But one of the biggest goals I wanted to point out was from day one, we produced the first Tailgate Buddy that every accessory all the way through the history of our business will work off of the first one. So later on down the road, somebody wants to buy you something for Christmas, they can buy our grill as it comes out.
Now, what I want to talk to you about is the pipeline. Because why just produce a product? You produce it once, you sell it, and you can't grow with it. Tailgate Buddy is designed to grow.
Absolutely.
And with that, think about your barbecues, your fishing rod holders, your travel cargo storage unit. Now, imagine that basket with big gigantic balloon wheels under it hauling your gear as you're going on the beach, or you're going in the woods camping, or you have a four-wheeler and you need to attach to it. It'll be able to do that.
We're also going to do load extenders, deer hoist, all kinds of things, just to start. And that's what this is. This is the beginning. This is our launch into the market. And hopefully you guys will buy lots of them and we'll be able to sell you lots of accessories as we develop them, because I believe it's got a lot of potential.
Now, look at that keyword, quality American steel. Now, to have quality American steel, we want quality American workers. So we're looking to hire American workers to create jobs.
Gentlemen, 30-second warning.
So to create jobs, we also want 100% money back guarantee with the product. And this is just closer pictures of the Tailgate Buddy. And notice there's a different set of seats. We also do custom seats.
Yeah, and it's just boat seats, so you can buy, we don't sell seats, you can get them through us, but you can buy a seat at Walmart or anywhere else and it'll work on our product.
And that's a tilted fishing carrier as well. That's a side profile of the grill. And that's with an umbrella open, of course.
Yeah, like us on Facebook.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's Tailgate Buddy.
Thank you. Tailgate Buddy, judges, sure you have questions.
Thank you for that presentation. I'm sure you guys had a lot of fun in research and development.
Oh yeah,
figuring this out.
absolutely.
Out of curiosity, how do you do? I love the fact that it's American steel, American jobs, and what have you. How do you differentiate yourselves from the other groups out there that are selling similar type items?
One thing
What
is,
gives you the
there
edge?
really isn't anybody selling anything like us. Now, what you could say is there's lots of people selling cargo racks. This is true, but there isn't a cargo rack on the market that you can do with what we can do. So I'm saying people are going to buy cargo racks already. Why are you going to buy just one that's going to sit in your garage when you can buy one that you can accessorize for years and years and years to come? We're looking to create a national brand, Tailgate Buddy. That's what we're looking to do.
But can I piggyback on his response? Okay, yes, there's competition, and I love it. Because the competition helps us to sell it. Why? Because when I go down the highway and I see that caddy-cornered rack on the back of the car, and I have to worry if I'm going 70 miles an hour, is it going to be back there when I get to my destination? The next one is, when you see Tailgate Buddy, it's strong and solid.
Yeah, we are welded. We're not bolted together. So that's one thing that we definitely have going for us. Most of the things that you see, if you go to Tractor Supply or wherever, you see it, it's bolted together, and it's thin steels. It's not made very well. Ours is made right. It's made well, and it'll last you for years and years.
And you want to get a strange look? Have one of those on the back of your car, and you got a bike rack sticking out the back of it. Sure. And they give you this funny look. I've had that look. And it's wonderful to travel 10 hours in a car and know it's going to be there. You know that you can load this thing up quite a bit and still have your accessories, if you even want to even add on top of it, because I also have the seats, the umbrella holder, all those things, so I can really deck this unit out when I go to mountain bike races or when I go to different events I like to do on the weekends.
Yeah.
How long have you been in business?
Since 2011. We went through the process of setting up an LLC, trying to tread that thin line, doing it right without exposing it before we had our patent stuff applied for. So we went through 1 year with a patent, provisional patent, and then at the 1 year mark, we decided it was a good idea to find a lawyer that we could get our patent work filed. So we've been waiting on our patent for a little over a year now. So we're expecting it probably.
And what's nice with going through the patent process is just like I was saying before, our R&D, it's better perfected from the first Tailgate Buddy. And then there's another issue that we're able to develop was our pipeline, working on other products. And being that when you're first able to learn to walk and you're walking and you're running, doing everything else on the back end is much easier. It's much more comfortable to work with, much more able to, you can see your visions much clearer. So with that in mind, we worked on our pipeline. We're working on our marketing strategy, how we're going to attack the market, which is going to be our audience. And the biggest thing is what we wanted to do was to do it smart, effective, and efficiently so that we don't produce a product that we have to worry about a recall issue
Right.
or worry about a regulatory issue or a legality issue. We wanted those addressed first. So with that patent process, it allowed us to do those things.
If I want a tailgate buddy with the chairs and the cargo hamper and as well as the umbrella, how much will it cost me?
It's about, the base package with the seats is $455. That's if we send you the seats, which you can buy your own seats, which, you know, we don't mind you doing that. And then the basket itself is $199. So that, and then the thing is, you can, like you just pointed out, you can buy what you want. You don't have to buy all of it. Just buy what you want, then add on.
Now with the bike rack, the plus part of it is that I used a different manufacturer for the bike rack to install into, it's just a standard hitch on the end of the Tailgate Buddy. So I'm able to go to Walmart and throw a hitch right into their hitch bike rack into that system. So you can expand using other manufacturers' equipment on there. As long as you don't jerry-rig something that's dangerous, but you just want to be able to use standard equipment if you purchase it from the stores.
We made it very easy to use with other manufacturers' products.
How long does it take you to fabricate one of these?
Sir?
How long does it take you to make one of these?
Oh, it'll take probably about 3 hours for a crew of 3 to make one unit.
So how many do you figure you'll have to sell in a year to be profitable?
How many in a year?
Yeah.
Probably 1,200.
This is the wonderful thing. One unit sold, you're already making profit off your first unit, because the goal is, when we design this,
Yeah,
when I put the pricing models together, I base it off several factors. One, cost of production, cost of steel, fluctuating 15-20% up and down. Next one is the labor.
Yeah,
How much is labor going to cost? How much assurance is going to be involved in it? How much is the packaging going to be involved in it? So after you put all those prices together, or all those numbers together, you're able to look at it and say, okay, hey, this is where we need to price Tailgate Buddy. But there's an issue that we looked at. If we're going to sell a unit for $500, the consumer has to understand, what is it going to cost me, as far as why would I want to spend $500? What's the value in it? And so what we demonstrated was the strength. This is why I was able to come out here and put that thing to the ground.
Hey, Brian.
Okay. Next,
Hey, Mark.
not only, I'm sorry, Brian.
That's okay.
I'm excited,
Yeah,
you know,
he is
but
excited. But one thing we're doing for the first year, it looks like we'll be subbing the stuff out to get it built up to where we can get sales up, to where we can justify getting our own facility, putting our own equipment, and then we can build it that way.
So you're not selling it now, patent pending?
No, we haven't sold one yet, but we are prepared to. But the thing is, it'll be subbed out. We won't build it ourselves. My ideal dream would be to build the first one myself, you know, in our own facility instead of subbing out. But it's hard to tread that line. People wanting the product, you're showing it all over the place, and people wanting to buy it. So, you know, I'm looking at it as if somebody was to place an order, you know, how many do we have to have before we could justify doing a contract with a sub, and looking at it that way.
But I'll tell you, it was difficult not selling it without the patents being there. I would hate to sell one and then look in the catalog one day and see it being advertised someplace. So we tried to back the sales off, and it's been difficult to back it off. But to answer your question again, our average profit margins on it, if we were to sell it, would be roughly about 32-33%.
Okay, I have a,
Can you make them fast enough to, if you get it, what kind of survey did y'all take? I know tailgating is very popular,
Yeah.
but what kind of market survey did you take, or did you, to know that one of these would be viable?
We went
People
to,
really wanted it.
we did lots of things around, like the malls at home. I've been to dirt track races, all sorts of things, just showing it. Everything we've got has been positive feedback, you know. And another thing is, everybody that sees the product says, hey, you know, you can add this to it. That's what I love about it. because you can add on to it and add on to it and add on to it. And, you know, our pipeline, it's going to be pretty big, you know. So what I'm looking to do is get this few pieces off and running, and then we'll be able to, you know, build a network of people who have bought our product, put it on our email, send them that, hey, this is the new thing. Your wife can buy you the deer hoist if you like the deer hunt or whatever. But we're appealing to a large market, camping, fishing, tailgating is the main one. But the thing about it is, it's really, it's wide open. And
But the biggest concentration we want is, yes, we want you to buy the base unit, but our goal is to sell the accessories. That's our largest markup. To build some of the accessories is very inexpensive, but the markup is very high.
So should you win the money, how would you allocate it? What would you use it for?
We're going to use it to pay some of our bills, like our patent attorney, we owe him some money to get our insurance paid, because product liability insurance isn't cheap. That pay off our website developer, you know, several things that we've acquired, bills that need to be taken care of, so to put us on a firm, fresh place to move into the next pot where plan on building a truckload of these things headed to the beach.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Tailgate Buddy.
Thank you.